Hello, I'm Hazem Sika with some of the top stories on Al Jazeera. Thousands of people in the Thai capital are on the streets for a third day. Protesters have also occupied government buildings throughout Bangkok. Scott Heidler has more.
Right now, they're quite clear with what they want. They want this government, Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra, and the ruling party to step down. They're saying that they no longer represent what they want in a government, so they're asking for that to happen. They're also going to do a couple of interesting things today, word coming out from the opposition as well as the anti-government protesters. They're going to try to convince these government workers, and this is one of the reasons they're at these government compounds, they're going to try to convince these government workers not to work for the current administration anymore.
The United Nations Security Council says a UN peacekeeping force will be needed in the Central African Republic. The country's been racked by violence and instability since a military coup in March. Ukrainian opposition leader Yulia Tymoshenko has announced from jail she's on a hunger strike. It comes as large protests take place in Kiev to push the government to move closer to the European Union. The Haitian government is supporting hundreds of people kicked out of the Dominican Republic. The Haitian migrants have been expelled in the past few days after 3 people were killed along the border. This is the world's newest example of the latest trend in architecture, structures clad with vertical gardens. An apartment block in the middle of the Australian city of Sydney has giant panels of foliage that run up the outside of the building. And you can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.com.